From Algeria to Afghanistan, from Somalia to Saudi Arabia, from Israel to Iran, this is Mideast Week.
An Israeli Jew, an American Palestinian, a black convert and a former Catholic walk into a bar. It sounds like a joke, and in a way it is. A mixed group of Jewish and Arab stand-up comedians have joined forces in the Middle East with an unusual mission: to make people laugh. We caught up with them during a show at the American Colony Hotel in eastern Jerusalem. They were performing in front of a mixed audience of Jews, Arabs and foreigners. Charlie Waradi, the co-founder of the Israeli-Palestinian Comedy Tour, explains how the idea came about.
Ray handed me the Palestinian-American comedian, and I kind of connected through weird circumstances, and he was familiar with my podcast, which is Israelisms.com. And I'm familiar with his writing as a journalist. And it turned out, through Googling and things like that, that I found out that he and I were raised in the same neighborhood in Chicago. So I got in touch with him, and we started emailing back and forth. And, you know, he told me that he was a fan of Israelisms, and I told him that I respected that. No, I told him that I liked his writing also, because he's very mainstream and really a good writer and very funny. Then it came out that he knew that I was a stand-up comedian, and he told me that he was doing stand-up comedy. And then it became the, you know, wouldn't it be funny if situation. And, you know, because it's never been done that a Palestinian and an Israeli comedians have been on the same stage. I mean, unless, you know, you want to talk about, you know, politicians. But, you know, they don't count because they're not trying to be funny. So it's the first time that anything like this has ever been done. And so Ray said, you know, well, when do you want to do it? And I said, well, let's do it like now.
Ray Hanania, an American-born Palestinian, admits it's not easy making people laugh in a region where political, historical and religious tensions run deep.
I think there's a small group of people that just hate you. They hate you because you're Jewish, they hate you because you're Arab. You can't do anything about them, but the majority of people, I think, are moved by the emotions of events, the tragedy. You know, they get emotional, they can't vent, you know, so they look like they're part of this anger. Those are the people, when you tell them jokes, when they laugh, you've won. If they laugh with you, it's over. And, you know, this line for Comedy for Peace that I use is if we can laugh together, we can live together. And it really works.
I'm not Iranian, I'm not Pakistani, I don't blow things up, I'm Arab. I pay people to do that.
Do Jews and Arabs have a similar sense of humor?
You know, it is. I mean, we actually have a similar topic to have a sense of humor about, and it is similar. It's self-deprecating a little bit. It's, you know, sharp political satire, social satire, cultural satire. Yeah, we talk about the same subjects that we both care about. That makes it so valid.
And they don't tell you everything about driving here. They don't give you the most important lessons, let me tell you. Yeah, I just, like for instance, the first few times I drove up to a checkpoint, I just threw some change at them and zipped right through. Until they shot at me. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, they want to kill me because I don't have exact change!
Another member of the side-splitting lineup is Aaron Freeman, an Afro-American comedian who converted to Judaism. He finds that politics and religion provide him with ample material for his comedy routine.
I am generally a political comedian, which in America is redundant. So what I say that we know, as political comics, we don't write the jokes, we just vote for them like everybody else. That's just what we do.
Is it easy to make the Middle Eastern audience laugh?
It's generally easy to make human beings laugh. You know? You just kind of find out what they care about and poke at it. You go, ding, 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 ding. You tickle them. They'll either laugh or they'll shoot. And it just depends, you know, on the good day. If they like you, they laugh. They don't, they shoot.
Different people have a different criteria for who and who is not a Jew. I have my own, which I will share with you. In my view, if one thinks one is a Jew, if you think you're a Jew, you have to merely look into your own heart and ask yourself, do I love Jews? Do I love Jews without regard to philosophy or denomination? If the answer to that question is yes, you're not a Jew.
Last but not least is Yisrael Campbell, Catholic by birth but unmistakably Jewish by appearance. His conversion process is cleverly woven into his act.
Converted to Judaism. I took my mother out to lunch afterwards, and in the middle of lunch I said, you know, Mom, someday I may become a rabbi. My Italian Catholic mother put down her fork and said, you'll do anything to avoid getting a real job. How did she know?
Most of my comedy is based on my own life and my own experience. So I don't do a lot of political stuff. I do some observational stuff. I really do one joke that's about Israel killed a Palestinian, what was described in the Israeli media as that they had killed a master Hamas bomb maker.
I don't know if you remember this, about 3.5 years ago, the IDF killed a master Hamas bomb maker. Do you remember this? The guy had one arm and no legs. I'm going to say he wasn't a master bomb maker. I'm going to say he was a mildly proficient bomb maker at best.
We intend to resolve the Middle East conflict in 6 shows. And on the 7th show, we'll rest or get arrested. So that's it.
Now my wife is Jewish. And it's true. She's Jewish, I'm Palestinian. Our wedding, when we got married, we had 900 people. We only sent out 24 invitations. The wedding ceremony, just like this, we had all the Arab relatives on one side, all the Jewish relatives on another side. We didn't have a bridal party. We had a UN peacekeeping force right down the middle, situated on the Arab side. Okay?
For news and analysis from the Middle East, go to themedialine.org. The Media Line. Content, context, confidence.